Hey guys, Dr. Sean here. We're going to talk about another mailbag we're going to do here. This one asks, hey doc, I need help with bad breath. It happens, right? I've done everything I can possibly think of to try and help myself. I've been to the dentist, and according to the dentist, I'm doing everything right. I'm flossing, I'm brushing my teeth regularly. I'm on one prescription for blood pressure. They're taking enzymes of some type and probiotics. What else can they do? Right? What do you do with this, right? We've all seen it, bad breath issues. When you see it, you immediately look at the diet. What's going in? That's really what it comes down to. What are you eating? What are you consuming? What's going into that diet? Because that's where you're going to find your answers. Now, most of the time, you got to watch the sugars, right? It's the carbohydrates that are going in. The breads, the grains, the cereals, those type of things are going in there. They feed bacteria. They feed yeast, and that's the thing I would definitely be looking for in this case. They feed yeast, and all of a sudden now you get a mess. Now, she's taken a probiotic, and it's interesting that guys, there are hundreds of different strains of bacteria, hundreds of them. So when you look at that, you think, okay, how do I know which one? And that's the problem you get into here. So you got to find a good quality probiotic that'll help. And then understand that probiotics don't kill anything, right? They compete for living space. So if you have a glass of water, the probiotic is like adding more water to it. It's going to push some of the water out. It doesn't destroy the water. It just moves it out of the way so it can get in. But if it's not the big boy on the block, it can't get around certain things. So right away, I would start thinking fungal. I would think possible bacteria, something of that nature that could be in that GI tract and upsetting things. Now, there could be other things to it. There could be a necrosis or something like that, or a rotting of tissue. But those are extremes, right? We're looking for basic stuff. So where would I start with this thing? I'd run an integrated urinalysis panel, hands down. Run a fresh one. If you've done one before, run another one. See what the body's holding on to and what it's throwing away. Once you have some idea of how your body is choosing to digest its food, how it's choosing to absorb its nutrients, that'll pretty much give you where you need to go next. Now, once you know that, now enzymes become important. But again, enzymes, they're not catch-alls. They're not generic. You got to steer it at what the body needs specifically. So the UA will kind of get you, that IUP will get you in the general ballpark, but now you got to go investigate. And you got to say, all right, what are they eating? How did it show? Do I need something that's specific for breaking down breads and grains and cereals, or do I need something that's going to help with fat? Or maybe something that's going to help break down proteins. This is what you're looking for. What does the body need specifically? Then make sure you support the elimination systems, and it really is pretty easy to fix. Now, quick fixes in the short term, what could you do? Buy some peppermint oil, okay? Just put little drops of peppermint oil down there. I would be gargling with salt water all the time. Sometimes the tonsils, the adenoids can get swollen and get clusters, or you can have a post-nasal drip that, again, is kind of a toxicity, for a lack of better words, that can get in there. Now it can create this. You can swallow stuff all night long, and it kind of comes back on you. So I would clean up those basic, simple things. Gargle salt water. I like a warm coffee cup full of water, 8 to 10 ounces, a teaspoon of just cheap, crappy table salt will work. Gargle, gargle, spit, gargle, gargle, spit. Do it every morning, every night, in the middle of the day somewhere. Wash all that stuff off. Okay, that's number one. I would then run that urine for sure, see what's going on. For quick fix, you can use peppermint oil and things like that to help cover it up, but it doesn't really cure it. That's what you want to see. The next thing is where's that blood pressure problem coming from? There's a reason. So try those things. Let me know how it works for you. If it doesn't, give me a holler. I'm Dr. Sean, the Robin Hood of Healthcare. Take care, guys.